Yo, I'm back like I left my car keys. I'm here with another house review. This house is on the Architectural Digest channel. Shout out to you guys. You guys always put on some cool content that inspires me as an architectural student. So, if you guys haven't been to my channel, the way I provide my opinion and rating on a house, I do the context of the house, the concept, how strong the concept is, circulation, sustainability, and creativity. And sometimes I get into the structure, see if it's possible. But no further ado, let's get into this video. Don't want to keep you guys waiting. Let's go.
The boulder is always present. You see it through triple glass that is curved. You see it through a round window in the kitchen. You are aware of the boulder even in the spaces that don't have direct views because the walls are either radial or curved around the center of the rock. Welcome to the Rocking House in the Catskill Mountains in upstate New York. I designed this and built this with the help of local craftspeople, and it is also my family's home. When we found the property, this boulder was magically resting on the highest spot of the land. And we felt this was an invitation to design a house right around it. That's where everything started. We had a compass built, and we circled, made the first courtyard with a plumb, a level, and a very long stick.
I love Monday.com.
What's Monday.com?
You don't know Monday.com? This is Monday.com. It's a platform that helps us run our work,
This house is entirely sustainable. It's built out of sustainably harvested wood from forests that are certified. This is a conical roof clad in solar panels, and it also produces more energy than it will ever consume in the lifespan of about 100 to 300 years. It harvests all the solar energy that we need to run the house, and it collects also rainwater for a swimming pond. Let me show you inside. So here we're in the mudroom, which has 7'4" high ceilings, and then it slowly gets narrower, and then it gets wider and wider, all the way to the main space, which has in the tip there a 22-foot ceiling. The sunken living room was one of these pandemic additions. Out of curiosity, I took a pickaxe one night and to check how deep the bedrock is, and found out that it was about 4 feet. This sunken living room has many ways of inhabiting it. Here I'm sitting probably the most upright, and then we have these tetrahedron pillows that can serve as headrests. There is also the chance that you can go all the way down and lay flat onto the bedrock, and it's a whole different experience, and actually very cold right now, very comfortable. The rock is in the center, but in a way the geometric center of the house that would be pretty much here. I think this is very important in this house, that we wanted to not only make it look in a certain way, but also function in a perfect way. Many moments, many days, many dinner parties start on this kitchen island. It really is the heart of the house. This curved kitchen is built by Jan Kremen, a carpenter from the Czech Republic. The transition to then a dining or a more formal sit-down is very fluid. It's in the same space. The space gets a little taller, and here we have this rectangular table. A custom-made fireplace that are designed to come straight out of the ceiling.
Wow.
This triple glass is the maximum size that would fit in an ocean container. It came from Germany and it had like an inch on the bottom and on the top of the shipping container. The rock also has very different personalities. When you see it from down here, it almost feels like a neck, or the kids call it E.T. because E.T.'s head looks very much like that. In a winter storm, it feels you're inside a snow globe, but also it has a little bit of an aquarium feeling. You can experience it very differently from one day to another, from one moment, from 1 hour to the next. I hope the boulder likes the attention. Yeah, I think he was a little lonely for 12,000 years till we found him, or he found us. So it's a glacial erratic that was dropped here about 12,000 years ago in the last ice age, the way these rocks fell. When I sit here on my desk, I wanted to have the view through the window on my eye level. Same in my bedroom, we wanted the window very low to the ground in order to be able to sit on, but also to look outside. This led to a relatively wild layout from the outside that only makes sense once you inhabit the building inside. All of our projects in one way or another start in a sketchbook, models and sketchbooks. We're trying not to waste anything, so even the kitchen window here, which is a round window in the concrete wall, became the fire pit of the fireplace. This is my daughter's room. She has the view from her bed out to the east side, sunrise. She wanted a big desk, which can change as she expands her crafty projects. My client, in this case my daughter, was very happy with this design. Kiki shares the bathroom with her brother, Lorenzo. They also, at some point, they were like desiring an outdoor shower. And so I came up with the idea of getting a shower that is draining directly into the concrete slab. And it has a big window where they can open the window and they can shower pretty much with nature outside. This is my son, Lorenzo's room. He is the lucky one who got a window that is large enough that it becomes a door, so he can eventually escape and has his own little private garden out here.
Your brain lights up like a TV when you're playing video games. So check this out. Researchers from the University of California found that certain areas of the brain...
I wanted to have our bedrooms all facing east, so both kids have east exposure and our bedroom. And the guest apartment is more north-west facing. The bathroom is again a relatively compressed space compared to the very tall bedroom, but then it has a nice little surprise that you can look down into the main space. You smell the coffee in the morning already, you can always call down and be connected to the main action in the house.
That's dope.
We wanted the guests also feel independent from us. So it's actually a guest apartment. And then we have a built-in couch. All these beams were prefabricated and engineered to actually build in a sofa that takes advantage of the structure itself. And it is high enough to be comfortable on the dining table. This is our Polaris stair that also has a handrail that points, double functioning as a naked eye observatory where you see Polaris at night. This explains the idea of the stair. This is the axis of the Earth. So it's a 42-degree steep stair with a handrail that double functions as a naked eye observatory of the North Star. This is the guest bedroom with a king-size bed and north exposure and the skylight to the south. Here you can stargaze on this Charlotte Perriand and Le Corbusier chaise longue. And you can also open it up and look out into the sky. The roof is cone-shaped. We placed the roof in a way that the largest surface is exposed around 4 o'clock, the time when the grid is most used. So these shingles by Sunstyle are 3-foot squares. They're all overlapping, so it forms this kind of dragon scale, holds the water out, and each one of them produces about 80 watts. Altogether, we produce 18,000 per year. The house uses about 8,000 kilowatt hours. So we have 10,000 extra for an electric car, and the rest we donate to the grid. Because we wanted cross ventilation to have as much natural air as possible, each facade has windows in it.
This is dope.
So to contrast the curtain wall on the south side and part of the east, we continue with a very traditional barn material, board and batten facade. You can see already how the color is shifting. It's local pine that turns like a silverish gray.
Alright, this video is getting kind of long, but man, that was this guy, what's his name? This guy did his thing, bro. I think there was a lot of great shots, but the money shot,
Thyra has been instrumental.
can't even see it. Before I even, alright, in the meantime, everything within this house, every little small detail this guy thought about, you could tell, like, and I think he had fun with it. I think that's why it came out so good too. And the concept was very strong. Very, very strong. And it was the boulder. Everything kind of wrapped around the boulder. That's what made it great, from the roof, from the interior walls to the exterior walls, to the how these step down couch, if I'm not mistaken. Everything is just correlates with this boulder, and you got these windows, openings. Everything is correlated with the boulders, and I like how the interior is just straight wood finish. Like, I think that correlates with the boulders too, because it's a natural finish. You know, that was a great idea, and that's just another example of some being simple will go a long way. I cannot find that money shot, but man, he went crazy with this. I'm not even gonna lie, like everything, even the railing. I like how he provided his sketches too of what he was thinking about. Like, that's dope. Like, everything had a purpose to it. Oh, that's beautiful. Look at that. That's beautiful. That just has so much character to it. So much character. And I like how he said right here, when you walk in the entryway, it's kind of compact, and then when you continue to go more within to the building, it opens up. The ceiling opens up. I think that's dope. I think that's super dope. Where he said this, he said you feel that kind of congestion, and I like how your walkway is influenced by the boulder. So the circulation is influenced by the boulder too, and it just opens up, and you get this grand naturist feel. Looking at nature, you barely even see all the first thing you see is all the greenery. You barely even see anything else. I think that was dope. I think that was dope. That was great. That was a great idea. It's he could have. You can't see nothing here. You can't. It's like they're hiding something from you. And it's just boom. And then you got that feel like. You got this feel right here like this wall is curved. It just continues on. Like if it was a straight wall, it doesn't storytell. But with curved walls, I feel it storytells. It just continues. You just continue on, and boom. You know. The table. The table was even influenced. Everything is influenced by this boulder. So the concept was very, very strong. That's one thing I realized too. Two things I realized. Anytime the concept is super strong, the more outside viewers will appreciate the work. If the outside viewer is questioning anything, mostly that means the concept wasn't that strong. They don't understand it. But you understand this concept right off the bat. And I like the way they introduced it. And like I said, this guy and a lot of these things were custom made. And you can just tell, like, he just had so much fun with this, you know? Every little thing has a little detail to it. Everything. I love this. This is dope. This right here is dope. You know, this is cool. Like this gives me like he's not BSing. You know what I'm saying? Like he's really like thinking this through. He really got up and he just say, I remember he said, he's like, one day I just started this digging that down. Just want to see what's going on. And look, it just makes sense. Now you get a more of a connection to the boulder. And then look at this guy. Like who would think of that? Like, that's cool. That's cool. You know, even if you don't even like it, you gotta appreciate it. You gotta appreciate it. Cause the concept is strong. It's like it's either you like it or you don't. But you know what you're not gonna like or you don't like, cause the concept is right there, strong. It's gonna tell you right there. That's the boulder. The boulder's a concept, and a lot of this stuff like it's custom made. You can tell. He put a lot of effort into this. A lot of effort. Sustainability, I think it's great. Everything's great about it, especially like the everything's great. Sustainability is 100% great. I have nothing to say, but I would say that this is an affordable house. It's a lot of windows. I think one window he said came from Germany or something. Like it's a lot of windows. But I think what made it affordable is he said he had local craftsmen come and help him. So I the connections helped it be affordable. If it wasn't for the connections, it wouldn't be affordable. So he kind of got away with that one. Man, like just the roof pitching away from you. You get this continuation feel, like this endless feel. And that is influenced because of the boulder. Like, the concept was very, very strong. Very, very strong. Very strong. Very strong. I like it. What do I rate this? You did your thing. You did your thing. I'm giving this an 8. I give this an 8. I give this an 8. Let's see what the comments say real quick. 20-minute video, but it's worth it. You know why it's a 20-minute video though? Before I can go, because he put so much effort into this, and sometimes it's a good effort because it's efficient effort. Sometimes just because you put in effort, it doesn't mean it's gonna come out well. It's just that you just put in effort. But this guy, like I said to the railing, it's like you can see you say you can see the star or something like that. That's what he said.
Polaris at double functioning as a naked eye observatory, or you see Polaris at night.
You see Polaris at night. Like I didn't even know what a Polaris is. What is that? I didn't even know what that is, but now I know. But the reason why I know is because he introduced it to me. You know, like little things like that made this video that long because so much was put in to this house, you know? And that's why, you know, it got, how much views this bad boy got? 1 million views, about to hit 2 million, like. You know, like, this is in New York? Upstate New York, you know what I'm saying? Like, if it's in New York, it's gonna be bread. I can tell you that right now. It's gonna be bread. Staircase railing, that points to a specific star, the level. Yes, bro. Said it exactly. That's funny. I love how the boulder is referred to as he. I love when people are passionate about that. Yeah, this is good. Yeah, everyone agrees. As you can see, everyone understands. The main point was that boulder. So, all right, guys. I appreciate you guys viewing and watching, and just spending time and just look at this beautiful house. Like, comment, subscribe. Give me some feedback. Tell me what other houses you guys are gonna be review. But Tony Dundada is out of here. Peace.